Good morning, Chem 101 students. This is Dr. B, and I'd like to welcome you to the course, give you a quick run through of our how it's set up and our assignments. There's some tabs up here at the top, which tells you before getting started, start here. These are going to give you what you need to do to know the rules of taking courses on Nova Online, how you would do exams using lockdown monitor and browser, rules on academic integrity, what you need for your computer. Dr. B is here as introducing for me. NOL policies is a link to this syllabus for Nova Online, which is here. That's a little different than our actual course syllabus. So if you want the real course syllabus, go over here to course syllabus. Proctored assignments is just a link to the exams, kind of just for an FYI. You're going to need some required materials. You're going to need the textbook. The textbook is an ebook, and the online homework is embedded in that. You need to purchase that pretty much immediately. You're going to have probably a 1 week of grace period where you can use it. But at the end of that, you have to purchase it. If you can't purchase it, you need to reach out for some financial help at the college, or think about taking the course when you can. It's going to be between $80 and $100. You need to purchase the Pivot Interactives. That's going to be our lab. Our labs are simulations, and that needs to be purchased as well. You're going to need a decent scientific calculator. Your computer needs to be fast enough, and your internet needs to be good enough to be able to do this. And the only thing free here is Remind. It's a messaging app. It is the best way to get a hold of me. If you go down and you continue to go down, everything you need to do is embedded here in modules 1 through 5. Module 1 is going to be the content for exam 1, module 2, content for exam 2, etc. Your exams are going to count for 55% of your grade. The lowest will be dropped. 25% of your grade is going to be from your lab, Pivot Interactives, and 20% is going to be from your Achieve homework assignments. We'll do that in a second. Where are you going to start here? You're going to start on module 1, and you're going to start at the beginning. So if we click on module 1, it takes us to module 1, content for exam 1. This is chapters 1 and 2. You're going to introduce yourself and just go through this straight from the top to the bottom. You're going to do the required integrity, telling us that you know the rules for academic integrity for the college. You're going to sign up for Remind because that's extra credit. And then you're going to look here and go through what you need to know. Chapter 1, Overview and Learning Objectives, is just going to tell you what we're going to learn in this chapter. Chapter 1, Foundations, this is just a page marker. And Reading and Lecture Videos. Reading and lecture videos, this just says, hey, you're going to have to do some reading. The videos are embedded, but with a note. The embedded videos are pretty good, but if you want more videos, I have a spot here where it's extra. If you click on this, this just takes us to some videos that we have compiled at this campus. A lot of these are by a guy named Tyler DeWitt. He does a lovely job. And just go here and find the topic that you're looking at. The chapters aren't necessarily correct, but nonetheless, the videos are excellent. So you can take a look at these if you need some extra videos. So back here. So if we go back here to our chapter 1 readings and we continue to go down, we're going to go into assignments. Assignments is where you're going to access your e-text and when you're going to access your online homework problems. If there's a lab in here, it's going to be embedded in this chapter 1 thing as well, or the chapter 2 as it may be. If you click on any one of these, this is going to take you to your Achieve assignment. And it's going to load here, and it's going to take you there. If you've purchased Achieve, it's going to ask you for some information that should be on your receipt. If you're going to purchase it directly from here, you will put in your credit card, and all of this is linked, so you shouldn't have to do many choices. You're just going to put in the bookstore information or your credit card to get here. Now, a note, my site doesn't look like yours. So this is how it looks like when I assign things. What is going to look more like your course is if I go here. This is what it looks like viewing as a student. Note there's a couple of things. On the far left is your gradebook and your ebook. The ebook is really important because your lecture videos are embedded in this ebook. So you're going to click on this ebook, and when you do this, it is going to it's going to think about it for a minute, and it's going to take you to the section that you're in. So we're going to go here, you're going to sort of scroll yourself down, and you're going to see what you need to do. So this is your text. And this is all the information. So I'm going to go to chapter 1, and I'm going to go to section 1, and I'm going to look at chemistry. It says part of everything you do. So with this, the first thing you would do is you click here with the lecture video. The videos are fairly short. They're pretty decent. There's one for every section. So watch those, do a quick read of it, and then go to the next one. And then you can watch those, do a quick read, and go to the next one. Once you have looked at this and you feel comfortable with this, at the end, there's going to be end of chapter questions. There's also stuff that's embedded in terms of questions, and those are the try-its. And the nice thing about the try-its is like, hey, we've got substances here. They said earlier we're looking at elements, compounds, and mixtures. And so we want to take and figure out which one is which. We're not too sure, so we're going to go here and we're going to show our answers. And they're going to take and tell us what is what, and there's going to be a video explanation on the answers. So it's just one more way of working your way through it. Once you have done, you feel comfortable in the chapter, you can go over and you can start looking at your homework assignment. Your homework assignment is going to be broken into sections. So the first one, and I'm going to go back to the modules here, and I'm going to go back to module 1, and I'm going to go to my assignments. Again, those are the things were graded. And there's going to be an orientation that just gets you used to Achieve, practice how to actually use Achieve. There's going to be a math review, things that you need to do math-wise. And please realize this is not stuff you have to do day 1. It's just a review to get familiar with these things. And then there are 2 assignments. Every chapter has an adaptive homework and a quiz. The adaptive homework is going to be, it's kind of like an AI sort of program. And when you go into it, it is going to give you the topics. It's going to tell you how you're doing on them. And when you do these, you're going to start and you're going to click on these and you're just going to start doing some of the homework. Now, the nice thing here is you lose 0 credit for wrong answers. You may get kicked back, and as you do your homework, it is also going to be embedded with the textbook. So I think perhaps the best way to do this is to simply start directly with your adaptive homework and not even necessarily worry about reading the chapter ahead of time, because everything is in here. So if we go to energy change and the scientific method, go down here to the scientific method, and I click on this, it is going to go into the ebook, and then I can begin the activity. So if we're going to do this, you, in fact, only really need to, in terms of the text and the reading, go to our assignments. In terms of your achieved grade, 20% of your course grade comes from these assignments. 10% is from the adaptive. And again, the adaptive, you lose no credit for the wrong answers. Its purpose is to teach you how to do it. The quiz, you're going to lose 5% for each wrong answer. So you're going to need to continue to do those. And once you're finished with chapter 1, you're going to just go through. You're going to go back up here to what we have next, which is chapter 2. And chapter 2 assignments are here. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to click on this. And now, not only do you have your adaptive homework, and again, we're going to start with our adaptive homework because our adaptive homework is going to take us directly to the videos and our textbook and the rest of this. So if we preview this as a student, we're going to start with our measurement. And we're going to begin our activity, and it's going to tell us things. And if we're not sure, we can always go and read our e-text on this. So it's kind of all linked in together. So we've got our adaptive homework. We have our quiz. So again, adaptive homework, no credit lost. Quiz, you're going to lose 5% per wrong answer. And then you have your 2 labs. Our labs are going to be in Pivot Interactives. And again, you have to purchase this before you can do any of these. So if I click on Pivot, it's going to, again, go directly to the site. The site is Pivot Interactives. And when we go here, this is going to be your lab. And it's just going to walk you through. It's going to tell you what it is we need to do. Probably later on today, I'm going to start embedding videos in these as well so that you can really see a little better what we're going to do in terms of our labs. Once you have finished with your assignments, as we go back here to our modules, once you have finished with your assignments and you have done chapter 1 and chapter 2, you've completed your lab, there's going to be a practice exam with our solutions. Your equation sheet that you are given for this course is here, instructions for the exam, and then you're going to take the exam. All of the due dates are here. And if you're not sure of the due dates, again, you can go either to your calendar or you can click on any one of the assignments, because the due dates for the assignments here are here as well. So if I click on the practice assignment, it is going to tell me when it is due, or at least it better tell me when it's due. All right, this is not telling me when it's due. All right, we're going to go back here and we are going to go to our calendar, and our calendar is going to tell us when this assignment is due. And it's going to be right over here. The other thing with your assignments is that if you are looking at your homepage on your Canvas site, what you have to do is always going to be in this top right here. So there's nothing due right now, but in the next few days, and it says coming up, and again, you can view calendar. If you don't like the calendar in the full month, we can take and go to an agenda, and that tells you what's due and what's due when. Anyways, use your calendar as much as you can. It's really helpful. So that's really what I've got right now. First help session will be on Tuesday, the 13th of February, 7:30. It's going to be on Zoom. If you want to know where Zoom is, which of course you know, but that's okay. We want to know where Zoom is. If I go back to home here, and I click on our course and I go down to Zoom, Zoom is right here. And if I click on this, it will tell us when and where the Zoom help sessions are. So as soon as it wakes up here, it's going to wake up here. There we go. I have no idea why these meetings are wrong. I will fix all of these. Anyways, our help sessions are Tuesday and Wednesday, and they will be fixed starting pretty soon. All right, that's all I've got for right now. And I will hopefully see a lot of you tomorrow. With the note, there's going to be extra credit points. I'm thinking about 5% total for, in a sense, showing up, either reaching out to me on Remind or showing up to the help sessions, just to keep everybody in touch and working together. So with that in mind, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.